So here's my long overdue video on numerology and why it works. Numerology has been developed over the centuries by various mystics throughout different parts of the world. There are different forms of numerology like Chaldean numerology, Pythagorean numerology, Hebrew numerology, Vedic numerology, modern numerology, so on and so forth. The list keeps going. So the systems of numerology I like to use are Vedic and Hebrew. I find them extremely old, very reliable, and it works for me. Of course, whatever system works for you is awesome. The number system, numeric system, is decoded from 1 to 9. 1 being the sun, 2 being the moon, 3 being Jupiter, 4 being Rahu, 5 being Mercury, 6 being Venus, 7 being Ketu, 8 being Saturn, 9 being Mars. It only goes 1 to 9. Of course, then you have master numbers and things like that. Of course, they have different rules associated with them. Now, when I do numerology, I like to first analyze what's called the psychic number or the mind number. This is found by a person's day of birth, just the day, not the month, not the year. You have the psychic number, which is the mind. Then you have the expression number, which is the combination of the day plus the month you were born. Then you have the destiny number or the soul urge number. This is the calculation of all the numbers, giving you one final resolute number. That represents a person's life path or what they're striving to become. The day number, i.e. the mind number, represents the kind of person they are, like how they think, how they process. The expression number is how people see them in the world. Of course, there are other systems. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to get into which one's more accurate. That's going to take a whole new video. People who are born on the 1st, the 10th, the 19th, or 28th are considered one people. People born on the 2nd, the 11th, or 20th are two people. They correspond to the moon, like one people correspond to the sun. 3 people born on the 3rd, the 12th, or the 30th, or the 21st, pardon me, are considered 3 people, Jupiter people. 4 people are Rahu, innovative people. They are born on the 22nd, the 4th, or the 13th. Then you have 5 people born on the 5th, the 14th, or 23rd. You have 6 people born on the 6th, the 15th, or 24th. 7 people born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th. Then you have 8 people born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 26th. Finally, you have 9 people born on the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th. Now, of course, the number that's connecting to them is going to enhance their planetary energy just a little bit. This means that like a person just born on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th are normal planetary people. It means they operate like the normal function of the planet. If they're born on a 1 day, they're very sunly. They're very much about like leadership and illumination and contributing great ideas. If they're 2 people, they're very maternal. They're very nurturing, lunar, artistic, intuitive. If they're very 3 people, they tend to be very expansive, but also nervous at the same time. When you're a 4 person, you're very innovative. You're rushing to do something. You could be sometimes lustful because you're about the material world and how to organize it. When you're a 5 person, you're always on the go, always want to communicate ideas. Everything you learn, you want to share because naturally it's Mercury, right? 6 people tend to be very creative and very good with business, tantra, scriptures. They're very good with mantra. People who are born on the 7th are very mysterious. They don't really like to take credit for things. They are very much about illusions. They're very mysterious, very sensitive, very Neptunian, Ketu-like, very watery personalities, artistic to the core. 8 people tend to be very hard on themselves because they're Saturn. They're very disciplinary. They're all about time, organization, structure, order. 9 people tend to be very Martian. They could be very erratic. Sometimes it appears that they think only for themselves, which is not true. They just could be very impulsive. They want to get the job done quickly. They want to strive towards independence and enlightenment. 9 is a Christ consciousness number. Almost got tongue twisted there. Christ consciousness number. 0, 1, and 9 are very holy numbers, right? 0 is God, because anything times 0 is 0. Anything times 1 is itself, the divine feminine. Anything times 9 is 9, because 9 represents the body, or the Holy Grail, the chalice. So keeping that in mind, that's just their minds, you see? Then you get into their soul. The soul is the totality of all their numbers, their life path, or their soul urge. This number relates to what they strive to accomplish. Like if they're a destiny number 1, they could be very independent. They want to get things done. Sometimes it hurts their love life, you know? If they're destiny number 2, they often run back and forth doing tasks over and over again just to get it done because they messed up many times. Destiny number 3s, they're very like expansive. They grow apart, separate from family. You know, they grow far away from their families. They're Jupiter. They're like, I want it regal, I want it rich, and that's how I want life to be. Cool. Destiny number 4, people are not often understood for what they accomplish, because both 4 and 7 are considered Rahu and Ketu, which are illusionary planets or invisible planets. So these people don't often get the credit that's owed to them. Destiny number 5 people are always traveling. They're always on the go. If they're a destiny number or mind number or expression number. Destiny number 6 people, these people want to be healers. They are nurturers, healers. They often get into relationships which they give more to. They don't know how to say no sometimes, especially people who are 3, 6, and 9. They're always giving. They're like, here you go. You know, those are exponents. They always want to give to people. Destiny number 7 people are mystics, mathematicians, alien-like, if you will. Destiny number 8 people can have like attitudes because they want to really divulge into structure and organization, and when things don't go their way, they're like, oh my God, I'm freaking out. Time is of an essence because Saturn rules time. 9 people are humanitarians, like Christ consciousness people. Destiny number, meaning when you add all the numbers together, just so you don't get confused. Psychic number, the mind. Destiny number, their soul's urge or motivation. Destiny number 9 people are like, in their early lives, they struggle, they go through a lot of fights. They're very often misunderstood. People read them the wrong way. They think they're angry and they're not, you know, just like 8 people. 9 people often are humanitarians, you know, like a lot of mystics tend to be 9s, 7s, and 6s as their life path, because that's what they strive to become. Now we go into the expression. The expression is how they're seen. For instance, when you add up 2 numbers, like 3, born on the 3rd, or the 3rd month, like Pisces, so March 3rd. This would be a 6 person because you add the 3 in March and you add the 6. So these people are very beautiful. They come off very pretty, you know, like very mystical, into like Tantra and yoga, things like that, because that's what Venus rules. When you add the birthday and the day number, the month and the day, you get the expression. So this is how people exist in the world. This is how they're seen and how they're felt. People who come off, when you add the birthday and the month together, it comes off as a 1. These people can be looked at as very selfish, because the indication here is the soul, the self, the soul development. So they're often loners. They're like really misunderstood people. Expression 1 people. Expression 2 people are always like everybody's mom or dad. They often become parents very early, I've come to notice, because the moon rules things like birthing and mothering and being that parent, you know. People who are born on the 3 day, they live way outside their means. They don't give a shit. They'll spend it if they don't have it. 4 people always want to get the job done. You know, they need to be leaders of whatever particular organization they have. They strive to create everything that they create. People who are expression 5s, they often come off very approachable. So you want to talk to these people. You don't even know why. Expression 5 people. 6 people, like I said, are beautiful, great with business, great to hire for models and things like that. 7 people are mystics. People who can't help but find the mystical arts. That's expression 7 people. You know, I would know. 8 people come off a little mean when they're expression 8s. That means when you add the month and the day again. They look mean, they look rigid like Saturn, you know? It's a karmic number. So these people look mean, but they're so sweet, so loving. Oh my God, they just want to keep everyone with them no matter what. And finally, people who come off as expression nines can, they're really agitated of the mind. They're very anxious people. They don't feel comfortable where they are a lot of the times. They feel this impulsive urge to want to get out a lot. They're always outside. They can't stay home. Expression 9 people. This is how numerology works. I recommend that people born under these particular days wear gemstones or the colors of the specific planets. Like 1 people should always wear solar bright colors. 2 people, blues and shades of gray and white look good on them. 3 people look good with yellow. 4 people look good with black and gray and dark blue. 5 people look great with green and orange. 6 people look great with white when they wear all white, or even destiny number 6 people, great with white, because Venus is called Shukra, the white planet, or the bright planet, the evening star. 7 people look great also with gray or shades of black because it's Ketu. But it's advised for them not to wear black so much. So they could just stick to the gray, but also shades of green and blue and turquoise look really good on them. And even purple, because in the Vedic text, 7 people, Palashapas Basankasham Taraka Grahamastakam Raudra Raudratmaka Guram Tam Ketu Pranamamyaham. It's basically giving adherence to Lord Ketu, and it's acknowledging him as a purple planet, like the violet flame. So people who have 7 look really good with also violet, just a FYI. 8 people, dark blue and black, because it's Saturn, you know, Father Time, space, time indefinite. 9 people look great in red and dark orange, crimson, you know. Try these things out. It really enhances the energy of your planet. Keep in mind the mind, the soul, the destiny number, and then you have the expression, how you come off. This is a basic analysis of numerology. This isn't absolute truth. If you like, I can read your numbers for you one day if you're getting a reading. I can use numerology in association with tarot. It does work, although the associations with the tarot cards are carved out of the Hebrew tree of life, and the path colors are way different. The numbers are way complex. Like 1 is not the sun, 1 is Neptune, 2 is Uranus, 3 is Saturn, 4 is Jupiter, 5 is Mars, 6 is the sun, 7 is Venus, 8 is Mercury, 9 is the moon. You see, so the associations between systems are different relatively, especially when you're getting into Pythagorean. The numeric systems also correspond to the vocabulary or the alphabet. So different systems have different alphabets to understanding the complexities behind the planetary associations. It does work. Try it out for yourself. Learn thyself, know thyself, and you will know the kingdom of heaven. That's what it's written. So I find that if you follow like apartment regulations in accordance to this, it works. Different directions also correspond to the planets, which I also teach of in my mentorship program. And also you can use fragrances, gemstones to enhance that. It really works because gemstones work on the oscillation of different atoms, subatomic particles, which create color. And as you know, color is generated from the hertz and frequency of specific planets. So this was my video on numerology, a briefing. Of course, I'll be doing another one in the upcoming future. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace, love, and blessings always, eternally, and forever. So if you want to book a reading or session, you know how to contact me. Take care. Be well.